Hello, all my machine heads, and welcome back to the Realistic Farming channel for Farming Simulator 22, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic. Yay! So I've made a few decisions, and I'll let you guys know as we go. Let's get into this. But before we start, let's get our trivia out of the way. I wondered how high-pitched I could get my voice before it started to crackle like a 13-year-old. I asked you guys yesterday what percentage of the farms in the world are family-owned. I told you you'd be shocked, and you're gonna be shocked. The answer, drum roll please, is 98%. So as we found out yesterday, 90% of the farms in the world are small. 98% of them are family owned, and they were been in the same family since their inception. And get this, ready for this? Out of the 98% are family farms, they produce 88% of all of the world's agricultural production. Isn't that insane? So, it's farms like Fury is making on this map. It's farms like you guys are making on your maps. It's the small farms. It's not the big ones. It's the small ones that make up the world. Yay! Okay, so welcome to the series, everyone. We are back here on Calmsden Farms in the middle of this monsoon, the 4 or 5 hour monsoon. Remember yesterday I asked where I left you guys. It was 1 o'clock, and I said, after I save, I'm going to go and make sure that the manure spawns, and it does. That's the good thing. It's not a lot. Remember, we only have 5 cows. Not a ton. But we are a small family farm. Remember, you guys are my family members. Welcome, all of the new and awesome family members. Say hello to all your brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers. We are a family-friendly channel here. We don't curse. We don't cuss. We don't talk politics. We talk farming and gaming and everything under the sun except for all of the negatives. So if you come on the channel and you want to talk about that sort of stuff, you will be asked to leave. Boo! We don't want any negativity on us on this channel whatsoever. So we last we left off, we were taking our tedder, and I had to look to see what was attached. We're taking our tedder back to Farm B. Remember, we have 2 farms on this map, Farm A and Farm B. Farm A is where our cows are, and Farm B is where all our equipment and our stuff will be located so that we can get it from Farm B and take everything over to Farm A for our animals. So, like I opened the show, I explained to you, tonight we're not going to do a trivia. And the reason why, I'm going to explain. Fury Machine has decided to make some changes to the channel. Not in content, not what we're doing. I've decided, remember how I told you guys yesterday that Fury is a little bit ahead. Like, I'm recording this now on, it's 11:16 at night on a Saturday night. But this won't post until Monday. And what it's doing is it's messing up the trivia. It's messing up, people are commenting on things, and I'm loving all the interaction. Absolutely fantastic. But what it's doing is it messes with everybody in the sense of you guys are making comments, you guys are doing stuff on the video that just released. And that's great. But then Fury's already got answers and stuff like that. So, like, when I had to have the disclaimer the other day about the video being wrong, or the trivia being wrong. So, what I've decided to do is, oops, forgot everyone. I am so sorry. I've got to learn we're on the real channel on this one. There, sorry. So Z. There we go. We'll head back down to the store and we will talk on the way. I've decided after this video, I'm going to take a few days off and let the videos catch up to the day that we're on or in. And then I'm going to just release the video for that. Okay? So that way when you guys are answering the questions, it's for the video that I literally just posted. I think it's awesome being ahead, and it's great, and it gives me a chance to kind of not have to worry so much about if YouTube decides to take forever to download a video or upload a video or anything like that. But, as Fury always says, 47,550 butts, it is becoming a pain. We are getting the most wonderful, the most awesome, the most fantastic, best way I can describe it. Let me hit my cruise here so I don't have to keep holding down the gas. Comments, you guys are wonderful. You're the most awesome family members anyone can ask for. You're so polite. You're so awesome. You're giving me so much hope, and congratulations on over 400 now family members. We are rocking and rolling and swaying and moving and dancing and grooving, and it's all you guys. So welcome to the family, the new family members that have joined in the last couple of days. You'll get to know that Fury has quite a sense of humor. But I've decided that I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to take a few days off and let the videos catch up, and then I'll record one once a day. Now, the other thing, I've had several requests, personal requests in my DM about, not in comments or anything like that, but in my messaging, asking if I would ever, they understand that I primarily do small farms and I primarily do small equipment and realistic times and realistic speeds and everything. But I was asked probably about, I'd say 20 times in the last couple of days if I would be willing to do a big farming series. And the answer is yes. Okay? Now remember, keep in mind that Fury was quite a bit jaded as far as I was doing. Look, we're going to get this. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Since it spawns, we're going to get it. All right, let's go. What rim colors can we get? Does it look better with the white? Yeah, let's get the white. I was jaded because I went too big. I went, give me 1 second. We'll finish that story in just a second. I just want to take a few minutes and look at this mod out here. We'll look at it more in the shed where it's light out, which the light is much better. Okay, so when you guys know I was doing extreme big, like anybody who knows me, anybody who's been a family member for any length of time knows that Fury is always about extremes. That's why we are doing 28-day months on this. We're going every hour. We're filming for an hour. It's just everything's extreme with Fury. So a few months back, or a month back now, it hasn't been that long, I was doing the 16X map, Hastings, North Dakota, and we were 13 or 14 episodes in, and it was just so overwhelming. And I think the reason why is because it was just too big. Okay? So what I've also decided to do is I am going to be starting up a big farming series. And this will be the realistic farming series on this one. This is where we do everything realistic, everything the way it should be. I'm going to get as much as my... Wow, that Dr. Pepper went down the wrong tube. almost coughed into the microphone. Oh, boy. Anyways, this one is going to be everything done super slow, super realistic, super, like, right where we left off. My big farming series will be played at 5x speed, I've decided on. I think I am going to do Pacific Northwest. I downloaded it today and I got it from Simply Safe Mods from Mr. Grizzly Bear Sims. What an awesome website. Absolutely. Hence the name, Simply Safe Mods. You can't beat it. I know that some people are having a problem with it showing up. How I got the link is I just went on Grizzly Bear Sims' YouTube page, watched his video, and at the bottom of it in his show notes, he's got the link to it, and I just clicked on it. Boom, boom, boom. You can also join his Discord from there too. So, which I did. I don't talk to anybody on it because I'm busy. But I went on Hastings. I went too big. So Pacific Northwest is I think it's a standard map. But it's been thoroughly tested by the guys over at Simply Safe Mods. It's primarily square fields, and it's not a I gotta change this. I gotta take this into the other shed. We're getting full in here. It's not necessarily a map for everybody because it's pretty square fields. They're pretty large. Like on New Farmer, you start with a 36-acre field and then a 63 or 64-acre field, which is still. I mean, think about this field here was a little over 20 acres. That field over there was a little over 12. And that together is 33 acres. All right. So a 60-acre field is double that. So it's a decent sized field, not going to lie. And that's just for the one, and the one is 30 acres, the other one is 60, and they can be combined. Big areas, big things. But so what I've decided to do is we are going to get your hope back from the store with our door open. Yay. I'm going to play that at 5x speed. And I'm going to play that at a lot shorter videos. They won't be an hour. And I'm thinking strongly of doing a time lapse on it. I know that you guys don't like the time lapse. I know that you like it when I talk and I interact. But either way, it does not matter to me. Let me know in the comments. Oh, there's that Dr. Pepper, so delicious. It doesn't matter. I was going to do a time lapse because I'm starting to get a little more free time as far as my wife going back to work and things like that. But I don't know. I was thinking about doing the time lapse because I was originally going to do it multiplayer. But then I thought, well, maybe I'll just do it by myself. Either way, if I do start it, it will be a series. If I do talk, I'm gonna keep the videos short, like 20 minutes or 25 minutes tops. Come on, show a little bit of stuff, and then because then I can come back and do this one, okay, and then sprinkle in my truck sim videos. I've got a schedule all figured out, and it won't be too taxing. Too much, but it's about my limit. Once I get into 2 Let's Plays and my truck sim videos, it'll be like right at my limit. So that video is going to be, that series will be done not as realistic. It'll be done at 5x speed. It will be done everything in game speeds. There won't be any adjusting. There won't be any realism at all to the game. So it will be a super relaxing chill, but with super big equipment. So that is what I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I am going to start it soon, probably as soon as we catch up with this, and go from there. All right, so back to this series. I don't like to talk too much about other series, other games until I get going with it. And then I can fill you guys in as we go. We'll decide. Let me know in the comments, since we don't have a trivia today, if you want to see me time-lapse, or do you want to see me come on and do what we're doing here, but definitely not as long. Like maybe 20, 25 minutes, and then I can play a little bit off camera, get to the next day sort of thing. We don't have to go 28-day months either, although the map's huge, in my opinion. So I think it might be only a 2x map, but I drove around it today, and it's pretty huge. All right, so we got our mower, we got our windrower, or we got our mower, we got our tedder, we got our manure spreader. Now we need a windrower. And it's funny because I don't understand why they call them windrowers. Because it's not rowing wind, it's rowing grass. 3 meters, but this goes on the front, right? I think it works on the back too. Do we want to go like that? And then we can put 2 of them. Yeah, we don't want to go this big. We want to stay down here. 3.4. Let's go this one. And my question is, it's designed for the front, but will it work on the back? We're going to find out. We are going to find out. I know it's reverse. You got to pick it up this way. I'm hoping it works on the back. Right? Am I right? I think this is hooked up right. Never used one of these in my entire life. Is there... There's no PTO. So how does it work? Let's find out here. Okay. Can we turn it on? I'm just trying to figure out how it actually works. I don't think that's going to work, everyone. Because there's no... Okay, nope. Because that's a front mounted. All right, so we can't use that. That's why. Because it would hook directly to the... All right, so no biggie, no biggie, no biggie. You know my motto. All right, so we're going to go in here, and we're going to go to owned. And we're going to sell it. And then we're going to go to... Let's just go in here for now. We know this one because I've owned one of these. All right. I've owned one of these in real life. So we're going to go like that. So at first I was like, okay, so what it does, what that other one does, is you see how this has got a PTO shaft in there, right? Where the PTO goes, where this thing goes. Well, that other one we just bought doesn't have a PTA hookup to it. It goes directly onto the shaft on the front. So it's mounted. It would be mounted. Boy, do I have a lot of weight on the front of this. It would be mounted on here onto the what's called a pin shaft. And it would be directly mounted, so it would sit flat on the ground. So that's okay. Never seen one before, never used one before, but this is my style. This is what I've used. I've used these hundreds of times in my life. See? Now you see how that PTO went directly over that shaft? The way that other one was doesn't have one of these. It just hooks the black part there directly straight up. And I think I'm going to have to watch videos on it. But, boy, my seat's getting wet. Gotta shut the door here. All right, so back with our windrower. Awesome. But yeah, I'm excited about getting that started. I try to do as much as I can for people. I know that when you start getting, 10, 15, 20 people asking for a big farming, it starts to get a bunch. So I thought, okay, well, I can do that. But this is my primary. So, same as with my truck sim videos. My truck sim videos are kind of my come on, drive, relax, chill. That will be my relax talk, you know, if we decide to talk. If I decide to do a time lapse. But keep in mind that I will be catching up. So, I will not be recording that for at least... This video isn't going to drop until Monday. And that video will not be for till Tuesday. I will not record it till Tuesday and then upload it Wednesday. So you guys will not get, probably, I'd say almost guaranteed, not get a video for Tuesday. With me doing what I'm doing, I have to get, for my sanity purposes, I have to get us back on track. I can't ask trivia questions of you guys and then be like 3 days ahead. It just doesn't work. I forget. I don't know what I've asked. I answer the wrong questions. A lot of times people will be like, well, I don't know the trivia. And I'm like, neither do I. It was like 3 days ago. Now, I think this thing is small enough to fit into our shed. Because we still got to put the baler away. We still got to put everything away. We got so much stuff just laying around. Oh, I'm so glad you guys noticed how much fun I've been having. We're going to go straight in here, and then we'll adjust it later. You're up against that tire. How's that? Got still plenty of room to get around here. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. I bet you $100 it's going to tell me to lower it. Do. All right, so we got our windrower, we got our cultivator, our seeder, our mower, our tedder. Out here we got our baler. We got our... I got to take that back and sell it because we got our baler right there. All right, that'll give us a trip down there. And then when we get down there, we'll discuss what we need. Oh, you know what we're going to need? We're going to need a forage wagon. And the reason why is since we decided to do small bales on this map, I have to do the silage into the bunker. But the good news is we don't have a lot of, like we only have, like we can mow the cow pasture or whatever. We don't have a lot of grass, but we won't need a lot of grass. Not yet anyways. All I need to do is hook this up. I don't need to hook the PTO up or anything like that because we're not using it. Okay, so we got that. We got our skids. Trying to figure out what we need. Got our skid steer. Where is she? Oh, she's in the other shed. All right. Man, I love this map. Oh, and I also, when I fast forwarded it, I realized that it will stop raining around 5 o'clock. About 5:15, 5:17 to be exact. Remember, we still won't be able to bail at that point, but what I'm going to do is, as soon as it stops raining, I am going to go to sleep. We're going to go in the house. All right, why am I dragging? I just feel like I'm dragging on something. Let's try that. Okay. Shifting hard. Oops. Fury's a little bit bigger than that. I need to get out here. Alright, so let's do this. Do I have to fold the baler? That couldn't have been what was dragging on it, right? Oh, it's kind of cool. With the little chains. These chains don't last. We used to have ours tied shut. Sorry about the round in circles there. The legs are getting wet. Gotta shut this off. There we go. Wow. So apparently in Farm Sim, you can't just hook it up and drag it like you would in real life. Because if you are just moving an implement, there's absolutely no reason you need to hook up the PTO or the wire or the hoses to it, because you're just dragging it. We used to pin hook them around our yard. That's what we used to call them, and because this hooks up like with a pin, we used to just pin hook them and move them all over the place. So that Farm Sim did that weird. I don't understand why you would have to hook up the PTO and the wires or the hoses. Especially if I'm just moving them around my yard. Absolutely no reason for that. And what it was doing was giving me the physics like it was dragging. You saw it wouldn't let us go over 15 miles an hour. That's crazy. See, that's the disadvantage, guys, to trying to do things the real way. And Farm Sim has it set up completely different. So, getting back to the other Let's Play. When I get it started, I may go as vanilla as I can, and I may put it on the multiplayer server and ask people if they want to join me. Unfortunately, there are mods that I do want, so I don't know. I've had several people ask to play on the server with me. I don't know why I just got out there. And if I went completely vanilla with it, we could have cross-platform. Wow, look how far that. Watch this. Watch the PTO. That is super not realistic. Not at all. The PTOs don't stretch they don't just miraculously stretch. They don't. All right, so now we need a forage wagon for our... we're going to get the tiny, tiny, tiny one. That's for our silage now. Kind of neat. See? Pin hook them. They go with a giant pin through them. Excuse me as I clear my throat. So I would, if I was moving this around the yard, I would just pin hook it and drag it wherever I wanted to go. I wouldn't spend my time hooking up the air hoses and stuff to it. That would make no sense. I'm not using it. I'm not going on the street with it. Now what I want to do though, let's do the same kind of test with this. See, pin hook. That's right. Okay. So I'm not going to hook up this and not hook up this. I'm wondering if it might have just been the baler. Because realistically, I wouldn't need all that stuff. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nope. So, what Farm Sim does is they make you hook up all this stuff. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. That's my favorite saying. Then again, I have to add this disclaimer. If I was pin hooking it and running it around my yard, I wouldn't go much more than 11 miles an hour anyways. So that is realistic. I guess if I'm going up and down the road like this, technically you would want your lights and everything all hooked up and your air hoses and all hooked up so the brakes on it and stuff work. So they are right. They are correct. Otherwise, it's not going to let you go over 10, 11 miles an hour, which, now that I think about it, is right, because I don't want to, when I'm going around my yard moving it, I don't need to go that fast. This tractor, I've said it in 2 episodes in a row now, is my top 3 favorite tractors now. The other thing I was asked to, getting about that other series a little bit, not only big farming, but they want a little more American equipment, and I don't use a lot of American equipment. I do. Like, I use a lot of New Holland and stuff. They want a John Deere. So that part of it I don't know if I will keep or not. Now remember too over here, guys, that our sheds are taken up with those bales right now. This wouldn't hurt to leave out in the rain right now. But the other thing is, it won't let me open the door with the tractor off. That's absolutely... That's weird. I don't know. Anyway, so let's move some of these bales around. Really? What is going on here? Look at that. That's awesome. I don't even care. That's awesome. That's your guys' laugh for the day. I don't know if... It just blanged itself to death. That is weird. They're going to be moved over there. Oh, welcome to the non-realistic pallet fork. Welcome to the non-realistic bale fork hookup. Oh, you guys, I'm telling you. If it wasn't for me, I'd have no fun at all. And it wouldn't be Fury's job unless I hit a bunch of walls. Man, I'll tell you, I love this little Bobcat, though. Let's stack these right here for now. That way I can just go. Boom, boom. See, I told you guys. Sounds like a lawnmower. Oh, man, we had a huge snowstorm today, right? Or yesterday, actually. And I was outside and my neighbor was using an electric snowblower, which is fine. I don't care about that. But it sounded just like this. The funniest thing is, these don't sound like this in real life. They actually sound like a motor. This thing sounds like a... Maybe the new electric Bobcat. I don't know. I don't ever usually question sounds. Watch this little move here. Something Fury learned when I was a kid. Ready, ready, ready. Nudge, nudge. We're not going to go too crazy stacking these because they're going to be moved to the other. The other side. Well, back over to Farm A. I mean, that bale stacker does good. The what do you call that there? The 14 stacker. Cool. Wow. Just gonna go stacks of 3. I don't know why I'm whispering. This is why I decided on the skid steer on this map, because it's super tight areas. Whoops. There we go. Oh, come on. All right, ready? Get out of my way now. I'm trying to do something. All right. This is one of those. All right, come on. One of those days. Just one of those days. I think Limp Bizkit sang that. Doof, doof. This is the funniest thing is this many bales is just really just off the I like the way my button was before with my controller, but now I got it changed because I got the LB buttons and stuff that I'm using. I liked it better on my joystick, actually. Because now what happens is if I don't push that button all the way in, you get this. That's why you guys are seeing that all the time. That was funny with the pallet fork, wasn't it? Nudge you. Sorry, everyone. That is weird how it won't. It won't let me go any further up. Oh, nice catch. Wow. Wow. Boy, this, I just gave this praise with the bail physics, and then all of a sudden I start using this. And I'm stuck. Really? Wow. Woohoo! Great episode, Fury. Okay. I'll tell you. In a way, I am going to be super, super excited to not have to do this again. Because remember, our next bales are going to be out of the wagon, and we're going to stack them ourselves. So stacking them by hand will be much, much easier. Because the physics, I just gave them credit too. That's the worst thing. I just gave them credit, and it still, you go to move them around, and they act all wonky and stuff. Nope. Nope. Wow. Can you tell I'm done playing with him? Wow. This is, you guys are going to see the frustrated Fury here very quickly. I never, ever, ever get frustrated, but I'll tell you one thing. These bales have been an absolute pain. I can't even move them. And it might be this mod. I don't know. I don't remember having that much problem with the other skid steer. So, I don't know. I might have to do something different with this mod, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Absolutely crazy. I couldn't even stack them. I lost my frustration. I just couldn't do it. So, I want to try something real quick in the next 15 minutes, because I definitely want to try this, and I'm glad that I'm on camera right now. I'm gonna move you out here as much as a lot of it I think is the undulations in the thing, but I'm gonna go down and buy another one and see if the in-game one works actually better. Oh, that was crazy. That tested Fury's frustration level like you wouldn't believe. I don't know if it's because the ground in there is uneven or what was going on, or it's that mod. I'm going to test it right now before we go any further with that Bobcat, because I'll tell you, as I just got done telling Bill, he said that he had a problem with a mod, and I'm telling you, if that mod is bad and it's wonky, see ya. See ya, see ya, see ya. Because I usually don't ever have that kind of frustration in that level with stacking bales. Not round, not square, not nothing. They usually just work really well. So, like I said, that's the disadvantage to a mod. And that's okay too. I'm frustrated, but I'm not angry by no means. I don't get angry playing this game. But I get frustrated because that was just like every single bale was a pain in the butt to stack. And like I told you guys before, and I'll tell all the new family members again right now, I leave all that stuff in. That will all be in the video. My frustration level, you can tell by my voice. That was absolutely insane. And this is why when it comes to the big map, when I do the big farming, I won't do the bales. It will be just too many to pick up. Like this is realistic to me, the way we're doing it now with the little bales and everything like that. And you don't realize how many you have of them until you get them home. Then you realize, holy crap, thousands and thousands and thousands of bales you've stacked and you don't even think about it. But I'm not going to do a 200-acre field and have to pick up all the bales. That series will be my relaxing series, not a series where I got to get like super. A lot of it is because we're on the third episode of just the rain. I mean, the rain has absolutely been horrible. It just won't stop. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try the wheels. And let me see something real quick here. Oh, yeah. See the difference? Okay. Now, let's take this back, and we'll spend like 10 minutes. And if it is, we will absolutely the same thing I told Bill today. We will ditch that mod and we'll get one that works. In theory, it works, but hey, sometimes the in-game stuff works better because we don't know either. I have to give Oxygen David, the one that does this map, I have to give him credit because he may have only tested it with in-game stuff. And we hear us, bringing in all these crazy mods, and it may not work. But if that's the case, it may be the crawler tracks. Because I had just commented on the undulations and stuff a couple videos ago how much I liked it. And I do. It makes it seem realistic. I mean, like I said, we used to have potholes and holes, and one of our barns, if you set a ball inside of it, it would roll down to the other end of it. It's just what old age buildings do. But that was insane. That was getting stuck on things, and the pallet fork doing that. That's an in-game pallet fork. So keep in mind, too, like I just got done saying, that when we go to the big farming, there won't be any bales on that map. We're going to use things like the things I was using on No Man's Land, like the fermenting silo. It will be probably the farthest thing from realistic, except for I'm not going to go. I have to. Being a realistic farming channel, I can't go, 60, 70 miles an hour to harvest and things like that. That just doesn't work for me. I will go the in-game speed, whatever they gave us in-game, and I think it will make up for it going 5x speed. We've got about 10 minutes to test this, because if this works... back her up and get her off the field here, because that would absolutely ruin a field. There'd be all kinds of ruts. All right, so unhook that, fold that down, jump up here, bing. I can tell you right now, first of all, the throttles work. Alright, I'm beginning to think it might be that mod. I think it's because the wheels sit higher. I usually take a lot of pride in making these perfect. Oh, the boom works out better. See how I can be really finessey with it. No, it might be. Okay, I do believe it was that mod. Not gonna lie, because I was able to push the whole stack. I was able to push it around. I can get this with one bale for one tine. The other one just didn't work. Look, absolutely no issues now. Wow. Big difference. Not gonna lie. Whoops. That's my fault. What happened here? Did I get stuck again? Much better. Okay, so and I tested that mod off screen, but that's okay because I had said to you guys when I bought it that I did not like how fast the arms went up and down. Look at that. See the difference? These stacked all wonky. These are perfect. That's what I'm saying. Just to make sure that doesn't hook together. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up here. This, unfortunately, Nice looking mod, but not very functionable yet. Is it going to come out of it's going to come out of the game right now. But and the other thing I want to see is owned items. I think that bucket's got to come out of here too, because that holds 2,000, and I want to show you guys something. Skid steer tools. This only holds, well, that holds 12. Okay, so how we're gonna have to do it is each one of these bales is, I do believe, 90. Oh, it's because it's the full thing, 9,800. But each one of these, I think, weighs is 600 liters. So we put 1 scoop of silage and then 2 bales of hay. All right. So and then that's it. So now we can get this. Well, I tell you, you guys got to witness it, like I said. I forget sometimes this is a manual. We'll keep it over that way a little bit. And we'll keep our trailer in there for right now. Start getting this stuff put away here. Perfect. Awesome. There we go. Finished it up. Then we'll put our tractors on the other side, and we'll start moving some equipment around. All right, so we finished up episode 17. We got about 2 more hours before it stops raining. So we're going to have to find some stuff to do maybe around the cow pen and do that. We'll have to figure it out, okay? And on that note, we are going to wrap it up. But I did find out it was that mod, and like I said, I'm not above taking the mod out. You guys got a chance to witness me being frustrated, which is good. That's going to stay in, because I do. Because as being a real life farmer, it's frustrating when things don't work the way they're supposed to. Because when you're in the cab, you have a lot more visibility than actually what it's showing here. You can see 360 degrees around you. You can see the boom. You actually have to step over the boom to get in and out of this actual skid steer. There. Well, we made it. We moved on. We're gonna get going back again. So on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's family. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when I drop a video. I drop one every day just so everybody knows, but just in case, if you're not there, you'll see the videos. And on that note, be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And we got 2 more hours of the rain coming. And it's starting to get a little frustrating because that's 2 or 3 full episodes now of rain, and it's starting to get annoying. I want to get my straw off the field, but I can't do it till tomorrow. But it is what it is. It's the life of a real farmer. You get frustrated. You want the rain to stop, and it ain't going to stop for 2 more hours. On that note, I will catch everyone tomorrow, and have a wonderful evening, everyone.